My name is Bill Stecke. Back in 1986, I attended a wedding in South Boston of one of the daughters of Florence Aikens. And in the pew in front of me was Uncle Joe Stecke. To my left was my sister Brenda and my mother Lena Stecke. I took the opportunity as we were waiting for the service to begin to ask Joe about the old days. This video is a little bit difficult to follow because the camera was off and on, but it's fascinating to listen to Joe talk about the old days, how his sister Bernice, who died in the influenza epidemic of 1918, not Joe, obviously. Joe says he was immunized and did not die of the flu. He talks about what school he went to. He talks about where he went to school and where my father Frank went to school. I never knew that Mama, whom we used to call Babunya, owned a store. And Joe used to love to go in and get some candies from that store. Joe also talks about Papa, who had a band. He used to play at weddings and festivities. And I asked about what that was like, and Joe tells the extremely interesting story of the day one member of Papa's band didn't show up, and Papa drafted Joe to come in and perform in the band, for which he received the fee of $1. To Joe's left was his daughter Kathy, and Kathy was asking him in the video, you'll see her briefly, about that day he was drafted to play in the band. There's also a very brief appearance of Teresa Lazaitis, who is taking a photograph of everyone. But here is the video of Joe Stecke talking about growing up and the old days.
Were you younger then? He was born in 1900.
5.
Yeah, no, I want to get your face, Joe. I want to, because that's the,
Quite nice.
yes,
The
definitely.
cake stores all the way over there, you know, they sold the cakes and cookies and everything.
They did.
And I always, man, they stopped in every one of them.
Oh, was that right on the way?
Oh, I loved it.
Did you go? My father didn't go with you though.
No. He went to the public school.
Oh, he went to public.
Long time. Huh?
Did you say she was going to Burdette's?
Burdette's, yeah.
At that time?
The minute they come over here, she's the one that taught me how to read and write, you know. When I was 4 years old, she made me start reading fairy tales.
Yeah. She was older than you, right?
Oh, yeah, 10 years, at least 10 years. Bernice, Lily was Frank 5, Lily 7, Bernice about 10, 11, or 12.
So she was the first one in the family?
Most of the Canadians, people come from the old country, about 70 or 80 would be influenced. The only people that didn't affect those who were born here are the Irish and the Lithuanians, the Poles, the Russians.
My husband's father's sister, same thing. She came to this country before. She died in the influenza.
They were immunized like we were, you know. Once the influenza hit them, they didn't have a chance.
Oh.
1918, 17, 18, 19, I'm not quite sure. So I was born in Colton Street. You know where the Gillette Safety Razor is?
Yes.
That's where I went. They bought my father's house there.
Didn't your mother have a store?
My mother had a store there and everything, and I used to eat candy, ice cream there all day long, and smoke cigarettes.
All day long. So there was nothing left to
No, the only time I ate it was when my mother wasn't looking. When she wasn't looking.
I'm sure. But how come my father was born in, was he born in Vilna, Lithuania? Was that right?
Lithuania, not in Vilna. I shouldn't remember, but not too far from Vilna. Yeah, he was born in Lithuania.
And Lil was born in
Lithuania and Bernice. I was the first
You
one
were the
here.
first one here.
Yeah.
certificate that says he was born in Lithuania.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But Russia. It says
But-
Russia.
well,
It says
it
Russia.
really, it was
It says
Russia
Russia.
then.
It was
Man,
Russian then.
what is it
Well,
now?
It's Russia now.
I know.
It's Russia now.
I know. They're taking pictures of me.
No, I can't see. And you got to. Okay. Did your father teach you?
Why, you don't have to teach anybody to play a bass fiddle.
Well,
Oh, you do too.
There's
He just
only
wants to
4
bang at
strings.
it.
Boom, boom.
Well, what is
so wait,
what?
you just hit
My
strings
father,
randomly?
The bass fiddle got drunk. They had to play.
So what you just do, hit them randomly?
Well, no, only 3 notes.
You knew the song?
Do, do, do. That's all.
That's all. Well, I mean, to do things up here to make different notes.
Where did your father play? Where did he play?
Oh, they played right in Dorchester Avenue. Here's where all the grocery owners and meatmen, everything lived, and every time they had a wedding, Christmas.
Well, how much would he get paid for that?
Well, the pay was probably $1 a piece a night.
Is that
But
right?
the tips, every time somebody came in, the musicians would go around and play him in.
Oh.
If it was a poor guy, give him
I see.
$1. If it was a rich man, $5.
Well, did Jadunia do it alone?
No, you had to have 3. And the guy got drunk one time, you know, the bass violin.
Yeah.
Joe, get over there.
Is that right?
I
Oh,
got
and
a
then he
dollar.
put you in there.
Yeah, and I got $1.
How old were you? How old were you?
Maybe 5 or 6.
6 years old? 5 or 6?